So today we're going to do an all signs reading for all zodiac signs, the person who is on your mind today. We're going to be looking into the energy between you two for whoever is on your mind right now, today. If you're watching the replay, you can go ahead and click the timestamps in the comment section. You can reach me for a personal reading at the email in the description box. I forgot my own email, nicole.houseofcards@gmail.com. Okay, so let's get into it. But before we get started, I want to show you some jewelry that was sent to me. So let's take a look at it. It is from Otter Spirit. They sent me a few things. This right here is rhodonite. Rhodonite. So pretty. Just look at that, y'all. So cute. So cute. And they send you a little card that lets you know a little bit about the stones that you chose. Okay, these are authentic gemstones. That is the rhodonite. They send you this cute little bag to keep it in, and a cute little box as well. They have different sets available on the website. Let me show you the other ones they sent me, because they sent me a whole bunch. Okay. This one here is howlite. It's so cute. And you can feel that they're real gemstones too, because the temperature of the stones is just so cute. This one's supposed to help you stay calm in stressful situations. This is good for specifically, I mean, all zodiac signs can wear these for different reasons, but this is specifically for Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, and Capricorn. It's particularly calming to those zodiac signs. Just so cute. Okay, I do have a promo code in the description box for 20% off. And there's our next one. Gemini, Pisces, Libra, and Capricorns. I communicate clearly and oh, this is so pretty. I love this blue. And it has their little otter little charm there at the bottom. Just so cute. This one is so cute. I might wear this right now. It goes good with other jewelry. This is my Pandora bracelet that my girlfriend got me, and it just goes really well with that. And there's this one. I am brave and won't give up. This is good for like strength and confidence. Red jasper. This would be good as well for a masculine in your life. I feel like this is very gender neutral, this stone here, this red jasper. So cute. Or if you're wearing something neutral colored, I feel like this, because it's kind of a clay color. I don't know how the camera is picking it up, but it's kind of like a clay-ish color. Because you see my drink is red, my handle. So see, this is more of like a clay. Really pretty. I like this for a masculine. I think a masculine would really like that. If you're doing it for aesthetic reasons, right? But otherwise, this is good for strength. It's good for your root chakra as well. Okay, one more, and then we're going to get into the reading. Turquoise. I was really hoping that I would get this one. Okay, because I don't know if you guys know, but I love blue. So pretty. Oh, I just love this. And then again, they send you like a little info about the stones. I won't get swept away by inner storms. This is good for Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries. For your throat chakra, intention behind the stone is healing and wisdom. Okay. But I also just think it's beautiful. I'm going to wear this with the other one that I put on and see. Oh, this is also good for you guys to see the two different sizes. So you can get the small stones or you can get the large stones. Okay. I don't know which I like more, the large or the small stones. What do you guys think? I don't know. I can't tell which I like more, the small or the large stones. I feel like you can see the large stones better. I also feel like if you want like something more dainty than the small stones. So pretty. Okay. I'll just leave these here for now so I don't have to walk over and put them away. But okay, so let's get into it. You like the large, Lisa? I don't know. I feel like I like both for different, maybe if you're going for a different style or look on a particular day. Like if you don't want your bracelet to be super loud, you can go dainty, you know? Okay. So let's get started. I think we're going to start with Pisces. So Pisces, the person on your mind for Pisces. Let me get you your timestamp. Okay, Pisces. 2 and 3. Give me past energy between Pisces and their person. Who is this person? Thank you guys for hitting the like button on your way in. Star card. Give me another card on the past. The Hermit. I'm feeling an energy of you both withdrawing. It's like, did you both run away from the connection? It's like a mutual energy between you two of needing to give the situation some space because things were, both of you, either you or this person or the both of you feel like the situation was becoming really childish, really petty. And it's like, if we are going to have any hope in the future, if this is going to work at all, we need to separate. We need to withdraw in order to let this become anything in the future. 8 of Wands, yeah. Like we'll get back to this in the future, but for now, I think I need to go on my own. I feel like that's a mutual energy between you two of like, if this is going to be anything in the future, we need to withdraw for now. I feel like you'll understand that if that's your story. Either you, this person, or the both of you feeling like we need to give this some space. It's almost like when you're having an argument, which could be what we're talking about here, but you have a disagreement or argument with someone and it's like, I want to protect the connection and I don't want to say anything that I can't take back. So I'm going to give this situation some space, you know, for us both to go into our own separate corners, recuperate, do our own thing for a little bit, you know. That's what this energy feels like to me in the past. Currently, Queen of Swords. Currently, the feminine is ready to talk. whether you're and I feel like the masculine is too. I feel like the breathing room that you two gave this connection did what it was supposed to do. I feel like it did what it's supposed to do. Now, I will tell you, current situation, this doesn't feel super lovey-dovey to me. Okay. I feel like the King of Pentacles can be like very responsible and reliable, and this is how your person's showing up now. I don't know if in the past they were, boo boo the foo foo or whatever, they were childish, whatever. But right now they're showing up very, sturdy. And I feel like you are showing up very stern, clear cut, having your boundaries, your expectations, and all of those things, being honest. I feel like you're also in an energy like the Queen of Swords can be very independent. Okay. She can be very like, I can take it or leave it. And the King of Pentacles could take it or leave it as well. So that's what I like the energy. You two are kind of showing up. It's not a very mushy energy, very matter of fact. Why is this? Current situation? Oh. Currently here, I feel like this is someone. It's interesting to me. I'm wondering why this person is showing up in your energy because it feels like something that ultimately you're deciding, the both of you or one of you, possibly the feminine, is deciding to close this chapter and close this door. But I feel like there's still communication between you two for some reason or the other. So I'm not sure why. For each of you, it could be different. Oh, wow. I feel like feminine, you're realizing that this person have like two sides to them? This is almost giving me like when it's good, it's great, and when it's bad, it's horrible. Because there is a side to your person where they can be, like a stand up guy or a stand up girl, whatever. He can be reliable and all of those kind of things. But then there's another side to them that's very reckless. It's very all over the place, inconsistent. And so I feel like there's some clarity that you've had about this person. Magician in reverse. You may be feeling like the side of this person that they show you where they are being, this stand up guy or stand up girl, you feel like it's a manipulation tactic. This is almost giving me the energy of like maybe you feel like this person's a bit of like a love bomber. Like the things that they say don't really carry much weight in the long run. Like this person may run out of steam. They come in being very reliable and consistent, and then all of a sudden they flip the script on you. Tell me about the near future between you two. I feel like that's why you are not giving a warm and fuzzy energy. You're giving a very like, I see you. I know what I'm dealing with when it comes to you. Nine of Swords. There's stress in the future. Who's stressing? Five of Pentacles. I do see isolation between you two continuing. Two of Swords, a decision needing to be made, but not being made. A decision that needs to be made that is not being made. Guard up. Something feels like it hits the fan. Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow and steady energy here. In the near future, I see something happening between you two. What is the choice that needs to be made? That causes some sort of disruption to your emotions. In the future, I feel like you're not getting what you want. For those of you that share like children with this person, you may be needing help or assistance from this person and you're not getting it. Why? I see arguments between you two in the future. Miscommunications, bad communication. It's just a very interesting energy to me because I feel like there's an energy of you letting go, but in the future, for the pot to be so stirred, that tells me there's possibly some sort of communication or reconnection with this person in the future. And in order for you to be so in your head, you may feel like this person doesn't help you, especially if you have children with this person. If you don't have children with this person, I just see some sort of, yeah, there's a reconnection. So you are going to reconnect with this person. Will it go the way you want? I don't think so. I think it's more drama to come with this person. It could be an energy of this person wanting to come out of the cold with you, but you feel like you're not getting your needs met when it comes to this person. Especially if this person has another person. I feel like Two of Swords, this person may still be not trying to choose. And that's causing an imbalance between you two. Okay. So that's what I have for you for Pisces. Let's take a look at Aquarius. Let's take a look at Aquarius. 1, 2, 3. Let me get you your timestamps. Okay. Aquarius. In the past between these two. Aquarius, you may be moving. In the past between these two. You feel like this person was a waste of time. I can see that for sure. You may have a lot of history with this person, but it's not even the best history. It's like, oh my gosh. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may have a past with this person, but it's so muddied. Like there's so much that they've done to you. They're so risky. This person is risky, and I feel like you knew that. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? King of Pentacles in reverse. There's an energy of like abrupt end to communication between you two. So I don't know, did this person pull their energy back or did you cut this person off? It's like an abrupt end to communication between you two. Why? Knight of Cups. Did you start talking to someone new? I feel like you had other options, or this person had other options. Someone had other options. So if this person cut you off and you were wondering why, I feel like this person had other options. They had other people, places, or things that were entertaining them. They were spending their time. Not I heard dibbling in the dark side. Now it doesn't have to mean like dark magic or anything, right? But I'm just getting an energy of like nightlife, dating, drinking, you know, things that are a bit taboo, one night stands. We got the Knight of Wands too, outside. This person was in a negative cycle, partying, drink. Like I'm getting like, you know what I'm saying? When you're going out, hooking up, going out, drinking too much, smoking too much. Somebody, I don't know if this was you or this person, but somebody was like in a bad boy or a bad girl cycle. They're just being a bit rebellious, like leather, motorcycles, smoke, alcohol. And that doesn't have to literally be your person rides a motorcycle, right? But that's the energy I'm getting in my head. Like, I don't want to get too specific. Okay. That's just the energy. Because if I get too specific, then y'all are like, but it's just spirit trying to speak to me, the energy of a person. Okay. Current energy, I feel like you're surrendering and letting this go, or you're surrendering to something. What are you surrendering to? You're not letting yourself be stuck when it comes to this anymore. What? Someone could be in recovery. Okay, Temperance in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be in recovery from literally like some sort of addiction. That's not going to be for everybody, but for somebody it could be. Somebody is breaking free of their toxic tendencies, okay? And going through some sort of recovery, drinking, alcohol, partying, sleeping with lots of people, and having some sort of breakthrough about what they want moving forward. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I feel like someone is not where they once were. I don't know if this is you or this person. I feel like this is you, if I'm being honest. I don't know if you are in a connection currently with this person, because yeah, I feel like if anything, you're healing from this person. You're having, look at all these new starts, like Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. If anything, you are healing and moving on from this person, wanting more for yourself. For some of you, this reading is a little bit deeper than it is for others, is what I'm feeling. For some of you, like this person could be attached to some sort of sordid past that you have. For others of you, it's just something light where this person, you could have been hooking up with this person or, whatever, and they haven't outgrown that part of themselves, but you have, and you want something more. You want something more concrete, solid, long term, And this other person, I feel like they are possibly still in that cycle of just wanting to hook up and whatever, just wanting to hang out, Netflix and chill, whatever. For others of you, this could be deeper, like someone that you used to go on benders with and things like that. Okay, but I'm not going to get too specific, but for some of you, that's the case. And I feel like you're having a new lease on life, possibly going through recovery. Okay, but that's not for everybody. But in general, I feel like this is, you guys, Aquarius, deciding that something and someone from the past is no longer a part of your future, no longer someone you want to associate with the future, within the future. Also a way of life that you don't want to continue. feel like you're leaving someone hanging. And I feel like this energy with you, Aquarius, where you're like, I don't know what the future holds, but I know I need to focus on me. I know I need to focus on my stability. I need to focus on my future. I need to focus on, my growth, the things that will make me comfortable in the future, the things that bring me security. So I feel like I don't know if this is how if this person is the hangman and they're putting themselves on hold for you and they're stuck between thinking that you're sneaking away from them, but also a part of them feels like you'll be back. You're just focusing on yourself for now and they're waiting on you. But maybe there's an aspect of yourself as well where you're like, right now I'm going to put this person on hold. I may have to I have to be strategic because I'm focused on creating a certain type of life for myself or getting my life together, right? Working, working on my stability. Maybe I'll revisit it in the future. Who knows? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Okay. Maybe there will be an opportunity that will come around for me to revisit this with this person. But for right now, I'm going to put this on ice until further notice. I feel like there's an energy of you kind of like tiptoeing away from this situation and from this person because you're focused on your stability. Your stability is coming, okay? I don't want to get too deep with this reading, but there will be highs and lows, okay? Just because you're deciding to take the reins in your life and focus on building and creating stability for yourself, it doesn't mean like everything is going to go your way and everything's going to go perfect because it's not. There's always going to be bumps in the road. Even if you're in recovery, even if you're in recovery, there's always an opportunity to choose to continue on that recovery path or to make mistakes and relapse. I feel like that's going to be a part of your journey forever. For others of you, if it's not recovery or something that dramatic, there's just an energy of possibly always being tempted to overindulge or go back to the things that were kind of like a security blanket. Okay. Whatever that means for you. You got love coming in the future, though. You will be married. You will find someone that you have some sort of like the Emperor and the Four of Wands. I see you married in the future. Daddy type of energy. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Keep at it. Keep at whatever those changes are that you're doing in your life. Okay. That's what I have for you. Okay. Let me see. Let me put one of these out. Does this one have? Which one do I want to put on the thing? No, not this one. I'll put the other one. Where's the what is that? Howlet? Where's the Howlet one? Where have I been? I have a day job. Well, it's not, I run a couple businesses and my other business started back up because I took the summer off. So I've been working, girl. I had to get back like my routine of when I do both. So I just, the kids went back to school where I live. And so I got to get my schedule back going. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. Okay, let me fix your timestamp. Okay. Cappy. Capricorn. Hey, PC. Okay, one more shuffle. Capricorn. Tell me about the past between these two. Chariot. This person could be at a distance. Could be something about a vehicle, travel. Leo energy is here with the Sun card in reverse. Tower in reverse. What is this energy? The Chariot. Seven of Cups. Whose energy is this? Knight of Swords. I feel like there's an energy here of this person wanting to communicate to you that you two can get over something that happened. Or if this is or was a newer connection for you, it's just this person, I almost feel like they want to distract you. They want to distract you from something that should upset you. Tower card in reverse, Sun card in reverse. What is this? It's like they want you guys to be able to power through because they're afraid you were going to drop them. So I don't know if you found out some sort of information or if you had a bone to pick with this person about something. But I feel like there's an energy here of this person trying to distract you. It's like a fast talker, this Knight of Swords, you know? Like, I don't know if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race. You probably don't. Well, you might, shoot. But anyways, there's like a season where who is that? I don't forgot their name now. But they're like, look over there, look over there. Anyways, if you know RuPaul's Drag Race, then you know that reference. But that's the energy of this person to me. Like, don't look at the thing that should upset you. Like, let me try to distract you. Like, look over there. Look over there. Because I feel like this person could have had a fear of you dropping them due to you finding out some sort of information or something coming up. What is this that came up? Eight of Cups in reverse. They return to someone or some sort of habit or something. They pick something back up that they dropped in the past. I don't know if this is like an ex or a habit this person has or a tendency that they have. Person, place, or thing. They've returned to something that they had abandoned at one point, whether it's a way of being or a person. But it's like they want to distract you from that. Because really, you should be upset about it, or they have a fear of you being upset about it. So they want to distract you. Recovery. Why am I getting all of these like recovery messages today? I don't know. Okay. But I'm trying to get off that. I'm like, is somebody going through recovery in my neck of the woods or something, like in my life? Let me light some let me light a little bit of this real quick. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, where is this energy coming from? I do know some people who, you know, have gone through addiction in the past. I'm like, what is going on? But I know that's probably not the case for all of you, or even most of you, probably. Okay. Let me just get that up out of here. It's like Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't know. Knight of Pentacles, doing your steps. Okay. Anyways, current energy, there's an energy of picking things back up, coming back together. Five of Pentacles in reverse. If this person hasn't reached out to connect with you, they really want to. Because that's like the energy around you too. Is a comeback around. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups in reverse. This person may be feeling like you no longer feel the same for them, or vice versa. Knight of Pentacles, they're not ready to give up though, or you're not. Someone's not ready to give up. Nine of Cups in reverse. They're not being met with the type of energy that they thought they would have been met with. They're kind of disappointed at the reconnection. Star card, but they still have hope. Moon card. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're not getting the energy from you that they thought they would. Emperor in reverse. Or this is you. If you do reconnect with this person in the future, I feel like you are not going to get from them what you were hoping for. I feel like this person just isn't in that place yet. Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. What kind of struggle love is this? What in the struggle love? Capricorn. Six of Wands. Can you guys have triumph after heartbreak between you two? That's the question. Here's the thing with this person. If you, let me just talk to the ones who do want this to work out with this person in the future. Okay. For those of you that want it to work out with this person, I feel like there's an energy here of you having to, if you want things to be successful with this person, you're going to have to carry that hurt with you. I don't want to word it like that. I don't want to say it, Spirit. It's like, yeah, there's just some things that you're never going to get over. I don't know what this person did, okay? It's going to be different for all of y'all. Even if it's this person is always preoccupied with the third thing, okay? Not, doesn't even have to be them cheating or anything. It's like if they're a workaholic or something, like you're always going to have to share your time with this, between this person and some other 11 people here and 11 likes, 11. Okay, you're always going to have to share this person's energy or their attention. Or there's something here that you're just never going to get over. Like it's always going to be a sore spot for you. Like if this person did cheat, if you want this to work with this person and you're hoping like one day you're just never going to think about the fact that they cheated or whatever, you're going to think about it the whole time. But that doesn't mean that you can't have success and long term, you know, build a long term foundation with this person. You can successfully, but you just have to know like that will never go away. It'll never stop hurting. So it's like it's up to you if you want to deal with that, right? Because that's one of the things when you've dealt with someone a long time and they do betray you somehow. It's like you could start new with a new person and run the risk of them hurting you too, but at least you have a fresh slate. Or you can continue things with this person who's already betrayed you, but there's always going to be that cloud, that damper, you know, that damper on things. But it doesn't mean that you can't have successful, you know, a successful long-term connection with them. Also, for some of y'all, like if this person has cheated on you time and time again, I feel like that will not end. Oh, you know what meme, or it's not a meme, but like this video. I don't know if y'all have seen this clip of this woman, and she's like, I her husband's like a preacher or something like that, but she's like, I knew one day he would come around and he would stop cheating on me and stuff, so I supported him through his cheating, and I would help him like pack his bags to go see his side chick and the because they're like, I knew eventually he would stop, cheating on me, and the Lord would change him, and the and it's like, okay, girl, do you or whatever. But so I don't know why that's coming to mind with this energy. Okay, it's like, is it worth having this person if they're gonna continue to betray you or hurt you in uh, whatever ways they already do? That's going to be up to you, because you could have long term with this person, but is it worth it if they hurt you the whole entire time, like over and over again? So that'll be up to you, Cappy. Okay, love you, Cap, but you know that's kind of crazy. Okay, let's look at Sag. 41, and let's do 42. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you for hitting the like button on your way in. Oh my goodness, I keep knocking my. There's a promo code for these gemstone bracelets in the description box. They're so cute. All right. 2 and 3 for my Saggies. Give me one more. You may be getting like more spiritual, Sagittarius, more in touch with your intuition. Because I'm getting like that Pocahontas song. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the stone cold alone? Okay. That's my song for like spirituality, being in touch with your intuition, seeing the signs and symbols and synchronicities. Okay, all of those things. So that's a side note for you. What you got going on? I feel like you're cutting off communication with someone. But this person isn't going to give up without a fight. This person's a bit of a love bomber. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or this is them in the past, okay? Because we're in the past energy, okay? So you have someone here that you stopped speaking to. You have someone here that you stopped speaking to. But I feel like you could have stopped speaking to them because they are a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus. Emperor in reverse to the Tower. They came in like a wrecking ball. This person made you really happy though. And this person, they come in talking about how they want long term, they want to build a foundation with you. They see forever with you. 3 of Cups. What is this? Like, okay, could be a reconciliation. 8 of Pentacles. This person wants to work it out. Okay, in the past, this person wanted to work it out with you. They wanted to get on the same page with you. Could be an earth sign or a fire sign. This person wanted to work it out with you. They want things to be happy between you two. They want things to be happy and light. Sun card, 3 of Cups. They want to put in the work, whatever work they need to put in. That's what they said in the past. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. They're willing to give to this initially, even if they didn't get anything in return. But why are we here in the past? Page of Swords in reverse. 2 of Cups. You found out about another person. Ooh. What is this? Did you go snooping? You went snooping, Sagittarius? I just heard maybe you didn't even have to look that hard. Okay. Page of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups. You found out about another person. Two of Wands in reverse. You feel like you need to avoid this person. This person gives me like love bomber energy. You know? They come in talking about like 10 of Pentacles, Sun card, 3 of Cups. Like let's reunite. Let's have a good time. Like I want things to be happy between us. 10 of Pentacles, longevity, but Knight of Cups in reverse. That's somebody it's all of this. Even though they're saying 8 of Pentacles, like I'm willing to put the work in, this feels love bomby. I feel like there could have been some information that came across you, or you may have went looking for it with that Page of Swords in reverse. That tells me, it didn't just land in your lap. You looked up something. 10 of Swords in reverse. You're over it. I feel like currently you feel like, okay, I see this for what it is. I'm over it. Like picking yourself back up. For those of you that have given this person a second chance, like if this is not a new person, I feel like you are realizing like yet again you let this person in only for them to disappoint you. Judgment in reverse, I feel like you may feel like it was a bad judgment call on your part, like you should have known better. You may feel like you should have known better. Why the 3 of Wands in reverse? You may feel like this person's a distraction. They try to slow you down from moving on from them. It's like when this person can tell you're moving away. Oh, there's a lizard. Something could be sneaky about this person. Because I have a lizard in my backyard. He's climbing on the fence. I could see him over there. We get like these little baby lizards, but I could see him like crawling across the fence in my backyard. So something could be kind of, slithery about this person. Like they want to restrict you. They at least want to slow you down. If they can feel you moving away from them, they would like to slow you down at least. And you could also be feeling like this person has slowed you down from meeting someone who is better suited to you. Yeah, to make you doubt yourself. Or to make you doubt other situations. This person wants you solo. This person is just trying to keep you from moving on. It's like, it's like the type of person they know they're not going to take you serious or whatever, but they don't want to lose you as an option. Even if this person is like the cheater type, but they know you're the monogamous type, they don't want to lose you as an option, so they don't want you to end up in a relationship because then you won't be dealing with them because they know you're monogamous. So if you end up in a relationship, you're not going to deal with them anymore. So they want to kind of stir the pot and distract you by popping up, you know, love bombing you once again just to get you preoccupied with them. Keep hope alive, you know. Ten of Cups. Baby, please. You know, eventually you won't even think about this person no more. You're going to have somebody else, other opportunities in life. Okay. You're going to have what you want. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You're going to have that, you know, abundant family life, family structure, whatever that looks like to you, right? Because it looks different to all of us. But if that's like man and wife, two kids, a dog, house with a fence, and the white picket fence, and you're gonna have that, okay? But whatever that looks like to you, that's coming in. Security, financial security as well. But you're no longer going to be thinking about this person, this selfish person who's all about themselves. They could be kind of flashy too. This could be the type of person who is like King of Pentacles in reverse can be a couple different things, but I'm getting in my head somebody who like fake flexes, like I don't know. They could have like a Rolex, but it's fake, or like, you know, they drive a nice car, but you know, they don't have a house or whatever. You know what I mean? Like what? This type of person, or like they, you know, I don't know. They have a lot of money, but they, you know, are a scammer or something. You know, they could go to jail any minute. I don't know. Okay. That's what I have for you. But I feel like eventually you're no longer going to be worried about this person. You're not even going to think about them like that because you're going to have you're going to have the family life that you want, the relationship that you want in the future. Yeah, Hierophant, Page of Wands. You're going to meet someone new. You could possibly end up having kids with this person. You're going to meet this person by putting yourself out there, though, by the way. Page of Wands. You got to get out there and like start dating other people because that's what this person wants you to do. They don't want you in this Page of Wands energy because they know Hierophant. This person may know that you're a catch. Like they know you're wifey or hubby material. And if you're outside even for a little bit, you know, you're going to end up wifed up or hubbied up. Okay, Sag? That's what I have for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups behind the Hierophant. You need to get outside. Get outside, Sagittarius, because I feel like you have a connection waiting for you. But Page of Wands, like you got to start going on dates. Put yourself out there. Go do fun things. Be around. Go around and do things where you can meet people and that kind of thing. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for hitting the like button. Let's move on to Scorpio. What am I doing? Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. There's a promo code in my description box for Otter Spirit. You can reach me via email for a personal reading. The email's in my description box. You've accepted some sort of ending, Scorpio, in the past. Are you completely over it, though? That's the thing. I feel like emotionally, you don't feel as emotionally stuck on it, but it still plays in your mind, or you still think about it. But I feel like emotionally, you're kind of disconnected from it. It doesn't have as much of an emotional pull as it once did. Sun card in reverse. I feel like some days are better than other because as soon as I say that, you could be dealing with the Leo. Okay, you got 2 Leo cards here. Because as soon as I say that, then I get the Sun card in reverse, which is like being pessimistic or unhappy, you know. Strength card in reverse, doubting yourself, self doubt, holding yourself back. 2 of Pentacles on his side. It could even be distracting you from work and other things that you need to be focusing on. And so it's like I feel like some days you're over it, and then other days it's still on your mind. I feel like you go back and forth with that Page of Pentacles. You go back and forth. Hey Taylor. Aquarius I've done Aquarius. Hold on, I need to grab my charger for my tablet. It's right here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Oh shoot, this is the wrong charger. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This isn't my long charger. I'm gonna have to move everything. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you go back and forth. You go back and forth, Scorpio. Or you were in the past. Currently, I feel like this person definitely feels like you're a missed opportunity. They're feeling your absence. They feel like they fumbled you. God damn, somebody's feeling your absence, that's for sure. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Somebody is or maybe this is you, okay? But one of you, I feel like, is really feeling like the other person is a missed opportunity and they feel like they fumbled. Okay? Now, Hierophant and the 9 of Cups, now this person feels like you're their wish come true. They should have took this more serious. They want something traditional with you. So it's like if you are not connected to this person currently, they look back on you and think that you were the one that got away. You were the one they should have taken more seriously or taken more seriously. Taken ain't a word, huh? Taken. They should have taken you more seriously. Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Why the Knight of Swords in reverse? High Priestess. For some of you, you had a feeling this person was up to something or doing something. They could have also felt like, also this person could have intuitively felt like, I don't know, did this person keep you waiting? Because it's like, it's almost an energy of them having the what do I want to say, like the urge, or when you are intuitively feeling like, oh, I need to do this, I need to go ahead and do this or that, I need to when your intuition is telling you you need to take care of something, or you need to reach out to someone, or you need to do something. It's like an energy of them feeling like, I need to go ahead and reach out to Scorpio. I need to just do it. And they didn't. And now they feel like it's been too long, or they missed their chance. Knight of Swords in reverse. They took too long. They missed the opportunity. The door has closed. The opportunity has gone. Now, I don't know whether it's gone or not, because I feel like you go back and forth thinking about this person. That doesn't necessarily mean that you would give them another chance, just sometimes you think about people, but they feel like they've missed the opportunity now. This is giving me the energy of like when someone idolizes a situation after it's gone. So it's like whatever negative thoughts that they had about you in the past, or whatever reasons that they couldn't get their stuff together in the past, they don't really think about those things. They think about all the reasons they should have, like, oh, Scorpio is so this, Scorpio is so that, they're so great, they're so good looking, they're so nice, they're so charming, whatever. This person only thinks good thoughts about you now, which I don't know how healthy that is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what if you reconnect with this person and then how when you reconnect with someone and then you remember, oh, this is why I stopped dealing with you. I forgot. So, I mean, I'm not saying you have bad qualities, Scorpio. I'm not, but I'm just saying this person may be kind of idealizing. That's the word I was looking for. They may be kind of idealizing you, only thinking about the things they really liked about you and not the reasons that they whatever. Seven of Swords on its side. This person may just want your attention. I would be careful with this person. I would be careful with this person, especially if you've had some sort of financial glow up or any kind of glow up. Like if your looks have improved, if you've like lost weight, your looks improved, or you gained weight, whatever, or financially you've had some sort of glow up, your lifestyle has glowed up, something like that. This person may be just wanting like, because I'm getting this song in my head. It's a Nicki Minaj song, but she's like, you ain't F Nicki, you F Nicole's body, you know. Ironically, my name's Nicole, but you know, I don't know if y'all know that song, Nicki Minaj. She say, you didn't F Nicki, you F Nicole's body. Okay. So meaning like you ain't had this glowed up version of me. You dealt with me back then when I wasn't who I am now. So something about this person viewing you as like you've leveled up, or you've glowed up, or you look better now, or your lifestyle is better now, or something about you has kind of heightened. And they're kind of like, dang, I ain't had none of that. Because that's what I'm intuitively getting, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and what I'm hearing. Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's also an energy of them like they may just be in it for themselves. Like they just want to taste. They just want to taste. Seven of Swords, like they may not even want anything long term. They just want a little taste. And then they're out of there, you know? There's something sneaky about it. Something about them only being in it for themselves. They just want to taste the Kool-Aid. Well, not the Kool-Aid. Not the Kool-Aid, but they just want a taste of whatever you got going on now. Knight of Wands in the future. They're going to try in the future. In the future, they are going to try. They are going to try in the future. Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. How are they really? Six of Swords, coming around the mountain when they come. Eight of Pentacles, they're going to be coming towards you on a whim, talking about wanting to, see where this can go, wanting to reconnect with you. They want to work through some sort of past issues between you two. Five of Swords. Ooh, I feel like you are not going to, you are not going to let them in easy. If anything, you're going to give them a mouthful. Because I feel like Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you've changed. You're in a different cycle now. I'm hearing a side note, like if in the past you were more like agreeable or more like accommodating or whatever, it's like you're not in that energy now. Like you're in the energy of you'll tell somebody off. Okay. This person could be an air sign or a fire sign. Got a lot of air energy in the future. So I do see communication, but I feel like if anything, you're going to give them something to stress out about. like like they're not leaving a conversation with you feeling like they're getting anywhere. If anything, they're stressed out. Like you're going to give them an earful of something to think about. Yeah, what did I say? Full card. I feel like you're in a different chapter. Okay, be careful with your own karma though. Don't. Okay, Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't know. Like, don't hurt someone out of spite. You just don't want to take any karma with you. You know, say what needs to be said and then keep it pushing. But I wouldn't play with anyone's emotions or anything like that. Play with anybody's feelings. Do anything or say anything that you might regret when it comes to your own karma in the future. Okay, that's all I would say on that. That's what I have for you, Scorp. Not even just about karma, but I feel like you may be talking from a hurt place when it comes to this person. I see you having the opportunity. If you've been wanting to tell this person off for a long time, I see you having the opportunity to do that in the future. I feel like that's about all that comes from that conversation is you telling that person off and them leaving more stressed than they were before, probably desiring you even more. By the time this person comes around, you may already be in another connection. Okay? That's what I have for you, Scorp. Let's take a look at Libra. Remember, you can email me for a personal reading. Okay. Libra. Hey, Nicole. Oh, wow. Your name was Nicole. Oh, Nicola. And we were talking about Nicole in the Scorpio reading. Okay. Tell me about the past with Libra and their person. Libra, this reading is kind of reminding me of whose reading was that? Sagittarius, maybe? I think it was Sagittarius's reading. Someone here, they feel like they had a missed opportunity with you. But I'm also getting an energy of this person wanting you to they want to confuse you. They want you to consider them. Or in the past, this is what this person wanted. So I feel like if this is a new person, this person could feel like you're very preoccupied with work, studying, school, life, whatever you have going on, kids, the things. This person may be the type that they like a lot of attention. They want your focus on them. But King of Swords in reverse, I don't like that energy because that's not just a person who's like, hey, like, can you carve out some time for me? This is the type of person, because there's manipulation here with the King of Swords in reverse. So it's like they want all your attention. They want all of your focus on them. Like they want you consumed by them. Especially if this is a new person, sir, you better go on, you know. But anyways, if this is a past person, I feel like this person, you know, they want to distract you from something. And that's the energy I was getting kind of in Sagittarius's reading as well. They want to be considered, they want to distract you because you look very focused on whatever you have going on with this Queen of Pentacles, you know. Queen of Pentacles is so concerned with that coin that she has there. She's taking things very seriously. Focused on her coin, focused on her stability, her life, her kids, her studies, whatever. And this person wants to come in and preoccupy you. Why? Well, I feel like for some of you, Judgment card, this is a past person who wants a second chance. This person may feel like you're kind of independent. You have your own things going on for yourself. Two of Cups. Whoever this is, you have feelings for this person too. How are you showing up? Like, what's your side of this in the past? Knight of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this is someone you're interested in, or you like, or you love. Okay. Depending on different, where you guys are at with this person. For some of you, this is a new person. For some of you, you've been known this person. But something about this person, you view them as like a distraction. They feel distracting. And again, here we go with you in this coin. Like you're focused on opportunities, financial growth, stability growth, moving the needle is where your focus is. But then there's love. But you view it as like a bit distracting. Your emotions distracting you from your stability or your things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis. That's a lot of cards. That's too many cards. Strength card in reverse. I don't know. I'm getting the energy off of you, Libra. Like, are you a very like boss, like a boss mom or a boss girl, or you know, like we're focused on money, stability, responsibilities, the things, and love can be distracting. Love can make you weak. It can cause an imbalance in the things that I need to take care on a day-to-day basis. Like that's the energy I get off of you. What do you want in the past? What did you want? That's a lot. Do you have a fear of like love, someone getting over on you? Because it's like you want love. I feel like you want love and you want it, but it's like, I don't know if it's like a fear of being duped or distracted or losing something or someone stealing your time, your energy. I don't know. It's like fears. It's like here's your fears, and then here's what you want. And then I feel like there's an energy here of you trying to like balance the two. And it's like I'm almost getting the energy of like, what's that song? Diamonds are forever. They won't leave in the night. Have no fear that they might desert me. Diamonds are forever. I always have to maintain my independence so that if anything goes wrong, I'm straight regardless. I can't get distracted. I can't lose sight of my goals. Love can be a bit distracting. I don't know. It's like you stress out about. I mean, I don't know if this person has literally caused distractions in your love life or if that's just a fear of yours. Like, I have to stay on my P's and Q's because love can be distracting if you let it all the way in. So, is that need for you to like really make a decision? Are you gonna open up to this connection or not? Or are you gonna give this person a second chance or not if you know they're distracting? It's the current energy. Oh, is it because you know yourself, Libra? That's why you have that fear because you know sometimes you can get that way where you let love kind of distract you, like it kind of takes your focus. It can kind of take your focus. So that's why that fear is there. I feel like in the current energy, why is the 8 of cups here? I feel like in the current energy, for some of you, I want to say slash in the near future, there's an energy here like of you realizing even if you walk away from this person for whatever reasons, okay? It's like you walk away from one person, but you I feel like there's an energy here of you realizing the problem follows you. The problem follows you. So, and what I mean by that is like if you have similar problems when you deal with different people, sometimes you start to realize about yourself like maybe the problem is associated with something I'm doing because I always get in this place where I get lost in the sauce. I always end up in this energy or this place of being lost in the sauce, like getting lost in the. This is giving me the energy of like when somebody like starts like how people would be like, oh, so and so acts different when they're in a relationship. Like they stop, going out with the girls and they stop like hanging out with family and they like only focus on the relationship or they slow down on their goals and they let the relationship take all of their focus. I feel like there's an energy here of you realizing that in the future because I see you possibly dropping this person and ending up in another connection. And you start to realize some tendencies of your own because you're dealing with a whole new person. And then you're realizing, Empress in reverse, like I'm getting insecure again, or I'm not focusing on my growth anymore, my personal growth, or blah, blah, blah. I'm getting caught up in this connection, the fun of this connection, or the partying, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be partying, it could just be the connection in general, or reconnection if this is a past person. It's like you always end up feeling the same way. I feel like you're awakening to that in the future. Or maybe you're starting to realize that now. In the future, here, you have someone coming in. You have a connection, you have a person, possibly another air sign. This person could be successful. They could be like really smart, successful. I just heard like clean cut. They could be a bit like unproblematic as well. I don't see a lot of drama with this person. They could be like a really good mix of like bad boy and like a clean cut person. Cause like they give you enough like passion and fiery energy, but not to the point where it's like y'all are arguing. Like it's not that type of passion. It's more of like the good stuff when it comes to passion. Okay. And the King of Swords, this person could be fire and air. Sun card, this person makes you really happy. Could be a Leo. Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this could also be an energy of like being afraid of not being independent. I don't know if some of you are like hyper independent. But I almost feel like you're hyper independent, Libra. If this is you and you're the hyper independent Libra, and so sometimes you're afraid to give into love because you feel like it might distract you and make you fall back on maintaining your independence or whatever, whatever. It's steering you, distracting you from your goals. I feel like you feel that way because there's a little bit of an energy of you getting lost in the sauce when you are in connections. And that's okay, but it's like once you know that, then you know, oh, okay, it's not that I can't be in love or I can't get lost in the sauce. It's just I have to realize when I am getting lost in the sauce and redirect myself. Maintaining control, you know, because the Queen of Wands, she maintains control in a very feminine way, but she is definitely someone who, can take the reins in situations. And I feel like that could help you enter a new phase where you can release these fears when it comes to having to stay independent because love is a distraction. Like you can let that go and you can surrender that. You can give that up. Okay. Once you realize you're always in the driver's seat, you can always take control of your life. It's like that and that saying people say like when you know better, you do better. So it's like if you realize like, oh no, love doesn't inherently mean that I'm going to lose focus of all my goals and whatever, everything's going to fall to the wayside. Love doesn't mean that. It just means sometimes I may have the tendency to do that. So when I'm in a relationship, I have to always like get myself back on track. Put myself first. Queen of Wands energy can be very like dominant. I don't want to say like self-centered or selfish because she's not. She's in the upright, but she's very like, I'm focused on myself, what I want to do with my life. I'm very confident when it comes to asking for what I want and need from the person I'm in a relationship with, whether I need space or whether I need assistance or whatever I need. She maintains her goals while still in a relationship. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Libra. I feel like I got something like that, or like maybe not that exact thing, but something similar in the last reading I did for y'all a while ago, or maybe one of the last few. Like there's my Libras are like in boss mode, and you're afraid of letting love in and having it distract you from boss mode, but that's like a coping mechanism. You know, maybe you saw your mom get distracted or something. I don't know. Or maybe you got distracted before. You don't never want to go down that path again. Something like that. Okay, Virgo. Hold on, Virgo. I got a text message I need to do real quick. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let me fix your timestamp. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, remember you can reach me for a personal reading at the email in my description box. Virgo, the person on your mind for my Virgos today. Virgos, today, the person on your mind. You may have like started to fight for yourself more in this connection in the past. Okay. Even if you're no longer with this person, I feel like towards the end of this connection, whether you're with them or not now, I feel like you started to fight for yourself more in the connection, vouch for yourself more, reclaiming your power when it came to this person. There's something about that here. Your priorities may have changed, they may have evolved. And so that had you rethinking this connection. And I feel like because your priorities changed, that had you coming from a different place when you would speak to this person. You feel like this person was telling you half truths. And you feel like the connection wasn't growing. Could have been same sex for some of you, doesn't have to be at all, but it could be for some of you. I feel like this person was like, it's like if they shed light on one thing, then it's like it would end up, I don't even know how to describe that. It's like, say for instance, someone tells you one thing like, "Oh, I lied to you. I was at the football game." So then that sheds more light on things like, wait, so now you're coming clean about being at the football game, but who were you with? I know you didn't go to the football game alone. It's like they tell you one thing, but they never tell you the whole thing. I feel like that could have been a constant here. Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, Moon card on its side. You just felt like a lack of growth with this person. It's like they tell you one thing and you realize they were lying about another thing. Like them omitting information with this moon card on its side. Like they'll tell you, oh, I went to the football game, but they leave out who they were with, who they brought to the game. Obviously, you know, that's being specific. It doesn't have to be that at all, but it's like an energy here of you finding out one thing. They'll tell you one thing, but they don't tell you another. It's like constantly. I feel like in the current energy, you may only deal with this person for stability for some of you. Because in the current energy, we have all pentacles. All pentacles, Virgo. So are you like Are you exploiting this person? This is like a person, like if this person takes care of you financially, you could know like you are no longer emotionally invested in this person, but you're sticking around to for the finances. And that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you. For some of you, this person, if you know you're the breadwinner, I feel like they could be sticking around for finances. Who's the one exploiting the other person? I don't know. Could be for finances, could be for stability, could be for a home, a place to live, a car, something that's tied to stability, a foundation. Could even be the kids. Somebody's staying around for the kids. Somebody's dealing with someone only for the kids. Six of Pentacles in reverse, though. It feels a little bit more monetary. Okay, but take it how it resonates. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone may not have the financial stability to go at things alone. Strength card, King of Cups in reverse. What Virgo am I talking to? Virgo, are you like biting your tongue because this person you because of money? Okay, Virgo. Okay, let me stop being so specific. That's what I see. It's like this person may be emotionally manipulative. You're not even emotionally connected to this person anymore. This person could be greedy, they could be materialistic, they could know that they hold all the coin. And so it's like both of y'all know what's up. This person knows they're financially tied to you, or they financially hold the coin when it comes to your two's connection. And so they may exploit that and use that against you. But I feel like you both know what's up. Like you both know why you still deal with this person is for finances, for money or something. Something like that. Eight of Cups. I feel like also there could be a fear of what else is out there. Like, better the devil you know. You know that saying? Better the devil you know than the devil that you don't know. Like, you know this person's pros and cons, but if you were to deal with a new person, then you have to learn what that new person's problems are. So Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's something that keeps bringing you back and keeps like keeping you put. Or you may always return back to this person. Maybe you've tried a couple times to date a new person in the past and you felt like you always end up coming back to this situation or this person to lick your wounds. You always end up back with this person. Or that's what your fear is. King Cups. Virgo. I don't know. Something about this person is a bit soothing to you. Even though I feel like they are a hot mess as well, but something about them is soothing. Maybe it's just familiarity. I'm surprised I don't see like the 6 of cups, you know? You guys could fight like cats and dogs. Something here about someone wanting to be chosen. I don't know if this is you or this person. Strength card. I don't know. Do you two? I don't know. This is like an energy, possibly of someone like sneaking off, dealing with other people, but then always coming back to this situation. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Introducing new players to the game. I have a future, near future between these two. I feel like it's same old, to be honest. It's the same old between you two. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords on its side. I don't necessarily see anything getting, like, the burdens aren't completely lifted, but they're not they're not being exasperated either. Exasperated, exasperated. What? I can't talk today. Exacerbated. They're not getting worse, okay, but they're not getting better. I feel like it's same old between you two in the future. However, things have already been. Yeah. It's like accepting things. Acceptance. It's very status quo. So I wouldn't expect anything to change in the near future between you two. It feels like same old, whatever that normal is. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit in reverse. Virgo, I know this isn't all of y'all. So if this isn't you, Virgo, come back for your next reading and maybe I'll pick up on your energy. But there's a Virgo here. It's like you talk money. This person really knows how to speak your love language or something. Like they know when you are withdrawing from them or whatever, they know they just need to come off some coin. Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's what I'm getting off of that right now. Like they know they just need to spend a little, give a little, come up off that coin. So I see them possibly doing that in the future. I feel like that's the dynamic between you two. I'm getting that song, Amare, Sad Girls Love Money or whatever. I wonder if that was you I got that song for in the past. I think I got that song for Aries, the last reading I did. But it's like this Virgo, you know what I'm talking about. It's more of that. If this is your reading, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This person knows they need to give a little or something to get you to open up. But I feel like that's the dynamic you two have been having. Be careful about gossip surrounding you. Could be third parties too. Emotionally cheating or someone having connections with someone that they say is just a friend, but it's more than that. That's my card of that. Okay. Virgo, that was so specific. I'll see you next time for another reading, okay? Leo, you get your timestamp. Leo, you can reach me for a personal reading at the email in my description box. Promo codes for this gemstone jewelry from Otter Spirit is in the description box as well. Okay. Leo, I'm so hungry. 5 of Wands. In the past, there was conflict between you two. I feel like conflict between you two in the past. I feel like there's an energy of like boredom when it comes to conflict, and also an energy of like getting overwhelmed by conflict. So I don't know if somebody doesn't like to argue, they don't like the drama, they don't like to entertain that. They feel like it's distracting, it overwhelms them. This could be you or the other person. The other person, it bores them. Could be arguments around someone procrastinating, delaying the inevitable, and needing to take action. Someone could have been speaking up here in the past about someone needing to take some sort of action that they're not. Hangman, Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's an energy here, Leo, of you feeling like this person, yeah, they like to entertain you, but they're not doing what they need to do. You feel like this person talks a good game, but they don't. It's like, I don't know. Why is the Hangman here? Hey, Empress. Emperor in reverse. Is somebody very dry? Something's dry here. I feel like someone here does not do what they need to do. And so I see disagreements about that. I feel like you could have been frustrated with this person because maybe you feel like they're doing it on purpose. And it's like this person talks a good game. They may even put in a little bit of effort initially, but then, like, where does this Emperor in reverse come from? Then they get really stubborn, really rigid, or they go against the grain. They go against the plan, and they start getting a little bit selfish. Like, it's all about me. It's about what I want to do. Someone not sticking to the plan. Could feel like this person gaslights you about that as well with that Magician in reverse. You're not letting this person go, Leo. You're not. You may be, for those of you, I feel like this, I mean, for some of you, this may be a new person. For others of you, I feel like this is someone you've kind of been knowing. I feel like if anything, you're just kind of like, I don't know. This feels like acceptance to me. Like you're having clarity, but with that clarity comes the strength card. So it's like, okay, I realize this is how this person is. So if anything, I'm just going to, I don't know if you're not speaking up for yourself, biting your tongue. Star card, you still have hope for the situation. I feel like with this clarity, if anything, it's like, it's giving me the energy. You know how in a long term, or not even just a long term, but just a connection in general, you kind of realize tendencies about your person. And so it's like choosing your battles, you know? So it's like if you know this person always, I don't know, whatever your thing is, if this person always leaves the toilet seat up, you know, it's like, yeah, you could have a major blowout with this person about that thing every single day. Or you could just choose your battles, and maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I date a woman, so I don't really know, I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but it's like just put the toilet seat down, I guess. Choose your battles when it comes to this person, because you just realize that's just something that they're gonna do. That feels like this energy to me. I'm not saying it's a toilet seat, but it's something here about you realizing there's something you don't like about this person, but you still have hope for the situation. So if anything, you're just gonna choose your battles. Save your bickering or your bitching and moaning, okay, for something that's a little bit more big. Justice, like saving that energy for the big fish, but you are observing this person. Page of Swords in reverse. You are being kind of critical in observing this person. And some of these things do get on your nerves. I feel like with that Nine of Swords, I feel like they really do stress you out. But Hierophant, you want to be with this person. I feel like you want to be with this person, but there's also things you're realizing about this person that you don't love. There is things about this person that you really don't like. But at the same time, you want to be with this person. With the Hierophant, Moon card in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. It's almost like Five of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse. It's almost like, oh, okay, is this the worst thing about this person is that they leave the toilet seat up? I mean, Five of Cups, I really don't like that. I'm really not a fan of that. It's kind of like a turn off to me, or, it's a bummer or whatever. But it's like, if that's the worst that this gets with this person, then I guess it's not that bad, or like it's only up from here. If the worst thing this person does is they leave the toilet seat up, or yeah, leave the toilet seat up, then I mean, is it like disappointing? Yes. But Ten of Swords in reverse, if that's the worst thing you have to complain about with this person, I feel like you're having some sort of clarity that this is still the type of the person you want to be with, or you still see like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody complains about their person leaving the toilet seat up, or, well, if you date a man, or whatever, they leave their towel on the floor or whatever, or whatever. So it's like, if that's the worst thing you have to complain about, some people are complaining about their person cheating. So the worst you have to complain about is something like that. I feel like that's your energy. Like if this is what I have to complain about, like I can get over that. Five of Swords in reverse. Like we can get over those arguments. So I feel like if anything, you're observing these things about this person, but these are not very vocal cards right here. So I feel like if anything, you're gonna start like keeping these things to yourself. Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're not going to be arguing with this person about petty things. You're going to save it for like the big fish. Like when this person really does something that crosses your boundaries. Yeah, it's like recovery cards. I got the Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you gotta. What is say? Would you rather be happy or would you rather be? What is that saying? Would you rather be in love or would you rather be right? Or would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? It's something, some type of saying like that. So like, there's an opportunity for recovery between you two to get over this, whatever this is. For some of you, I feel like it may be something petty. It may be just be something petty. For others of you, it could be something big. But for some of you, I just feel like it's something petty here. So it's like you got to decide. Two of Swords. Do you want to keep? Do you want to recover, or do you want to keep having like a lot of conflict in the home? You know, Two of Swords. Recovery or conflict? Two of Swords. That's the decision. Who will you choose? A little bit of both. I feel like you're not going anywhere, but will you bitch and moan sometimes with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Yes. You may feel like there's a lot of responsibility on your back or something like that. And so you may feel like you've earned the right to complain, something like that. I don't see, to be honest, I don't know. I feel like sometimes you're going to choose to bite your tongue, and sometimes you're going to be a bit impatient and, irritated. Like, Queen of Pentacles reminds me of like that mom that comes home and, like, she's like, why did nobody clean up this damn house when I've been gone all day? And y'all, like, she just be kind of just like, why didn't you take the chicken out the fridge when I, which can be all of us moms, right? I'm a mom myself. But like, why y'all got this room looking like this? So if this is a man, it's like you kind of fussing with this person about little things all along the way. But I don't see you cutting this person off. I just feel like sometimes in the future you're going to decide to bite your tongue a bit more than you may have been doing currently. Okay, so let's take a look at Cancer. I'm so hungry. After this, I'm going to eat something. Cancer. You know what, Cancer? I need to take a bathroom break. So hold on. I'll be back. All right, y'all. Oops. Okay. Oops. So what was I? I was on Cancer. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Cancer. Look at the energy between Cancer and their person. I had to go get a little snack. Oh, I was hungry. Okay. Cancer in the past. This is somebody that you've known for a while. You feel like you just can't break the cycle with this person. Yeah, there's some sort of cycle. Is this person like a bad habit? I'm getting that Destiny's Child song, Bad Habit. A lot of secrets about this person, a lot of bullshit that they would tell you. Person could be a liar. Tell me about the past between the two. All these cards on their side. This person's like a bad habit. That just like, yeah, you've known this person for a long time. Could felt like this was a one-sided connection as well with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is like Fool card in reverse. It's foolish to keep entertaining this with this person. Six of Cups, but I don't know. There's something about them. Something about them feels like home. Could have felt like this person distracted you as well from other opportunities or things that you should have been doing with your life, with yourself. Ace of Wands, from opportunities and from possibly meeting someone else who was better suited for you. But I feel like you are Eight of Swords in reverse. You're getting out of your head. Like you're no longer feeling stuck to this person like you once did. Tell me about the current. Five of Pentacles. There's distance between you two. Definitely a separation. Three of Swords. A lot of heartbreak. Two of Swords. Feel like you're doing nothing about this situation anymore. Current energy. I mean, you do not see this person in the best light. You think they're sneaky. They broke your heart somehow. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've grown, this person has wasted your time or hurt you to the point where I'm almost getting like the Goyles. They turned to stone. I feel like this person has hurt you so much over such a long period of time. I don't know why I want to say that. Okay, maybe because that Six of Cups earlier. For others of you, even if this was a short period of time, I feel like you've grown cold to this person in this situation. Your heart has frozen over. Okay. Yeah, you're done waiting on this person. Oh, they still have feelings about you. This person still feels stuck to you. I don't know if you know that. because you don't look very warm and fuzzy to me at all. You got you got pentacles. I wanted to call it stones. Okay. But you have pentacles and swords, and your person is showing up like the King of Cups, like Death card in reverse. They're not really ready to let you go. But I don't know if they're really ready to let go of their ways either. They're still in a one-sided energy where it's all about them. Somebody could be a runner. Not physically a runner. Well, they could be physically a runner, but they could be emotionally like a runner. Tell me what the possible near future. I don't see your feelings changing about this person anytime soon. No. I think you're done. At least currently, you're done. Four of Swords in reverse, though. Um, for somebody here, they get the urge to reach out and to take action towards the other person, possibly because they find out that person's dealing with other people. I don't know if this is you or them. Okay, because this is the future. Because I know if I were to say this is you, you're gonna tell me I would never. But I don't know. Is you or is them? There's an energy here of someone wanting to talk, possibly because someone is dealing with other people. That you could be feeling like, or this person could be doing this, or feeling like you are doing this because you want to get under their skin. I don't know. But I feel like if there is some sort of breakthrough in communication between you two in the near future, it's because someone is feeling like the other person is dealing with other people. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. That's just what I feel. Ace of Swords. Now someone wants to talk because they feel like the other person may be dealing with other people. hmm That's what I have for you, Cancer. I feel like either you or this person will reach out when they feel like the other person is starting to move on or is dealing with other people. It's either by the time you're dealing with someone else or because you're dealing with someone else is why they want to reach out. Okay. So let's take a look at Gemini. My Gemini babies. Okay. Gemini. Gemini, you can reach me for a personal reading at the email in my description box. I have a promo code for Outer Spirit for these gemstone bracelets in the description box. Okay, Geminis. Past energy between Gemini and this person. This bracelet is heavy. It's not heavy, but the stones, you could tell they're real. They have some weight to them. Okay, Gem, in the past between you two. Missed opportunity. You could have let this be a missed opportunity because you felt like it wasn't growing. It wasn't worth the effort. It wasn't worth the effort, or maybe it wasn't even growing in general. But at one point, you tried and tried again. That's why you gave up, because you felt like it wasn't growing. But at one point you tried, at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again until you don't. Okay. Because I feel like you may have done that several times. Like you may have thrown yourself back in there time and time again against your better judgment until you were like, why am I even doing this? All this effort for no growth or no, it's not getting anywhere. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. My back hurts. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's unstable. Okay. It's not growing. It's unstable. Four of Wands in reverse. And it's not even happy because of someone being sneaky. I feel like you could have lived with this person. An unhappy home due to someone being sneaky. And this person had a crazy mouth. You feel like this person was sneaky. They could have been a liar. They could have just talked really reckless. Like Knight of Swords will like call you out your name, say really mean things to you, gaslight you. They're really reckless with their communication, with their mouth, this person. And the Seven of Swords. So it's like you could have felt like this person was doing a lot of lying or they were being sneaky and they were disrespectful. Tell me about the current energy. Could be an air sign or a fire sign. Current energy, you're not paying this person any mind. You wouldn't dare feed their ego. They may be an ego whore. What do you call that type of person? Attention whore. I said an ego whore. An attention whore. This person could be fiending for your attention because Six of Wands in reverse could be like a bit of a attention whore. But I feel like you wouldn't dare show this person any attention, whoever this is. Six of Wands in reverse, you wouldn't dare feed their ego. Chariot. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You're moving on. Ten of Cups. Towards what you want. I feel like this stuff is this person's in your rear view mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is in your rear view mirror. Chariot, Ten of Cups. That's where you're headed. You want happily ever after. And this person that you're not going to give any attention to is in your rear view mirror. This fire sign is in your rear view mirror. You're moving forward, moving on, moving forward. Leaving this person in your rear view mirror where they belong is what I heard. Four of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. Could be a little bit of a bitterness behind, I don't know. It's like Four of Swords is healing. Queen of Swords in reverse is also bitter. Okay. So, I mean, take that how you will. Shit. You know? I mean, listen, I mean, who's to say? I don't know why people get on people being bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're bitter. You don't deal with this person no more. You're not into it. You don't fuck with this person. I mean, it's a no for you. If anything, you're focused on healing. You're not over what this person did. And I'm not saying that you're bitter, like you think about it all day, every day. Like, this person had me fucked up. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, you haven't gotten over whatever happened. So you're keeping your distance. You're isolating yourself. You're licking your wounds. So if this person wants happily ever after with you, that's a long shot because you are not over whatever happened. Now, do I see you just sitting around like bitching and moaning about this person? No, I don't. I feel like if anything, you're focused on your healing. You're focused about on what you want in life, being emotionally stable and, having that happily ever after, very enriched, very emotionally fulfilling future. And, Queen of Swords in reverse is here, but I also see the Four of Swords. So that tells me whatever emotion or whatever negative thoughts and whatever you have going on with this person, I feel like you are addressing those things on a need to basis. Like you are working on healing, but at the same time, you are still, you still don't fuck with this person, period. Okay, is what it is. I mean, I don't know. Oh, Spirit is saying this is a blockage. Okay. But I mean, Four Swords, I see you doing some work, but I feel like Gemini, I'm going to just be honest with you. It's a blockage for you. So I would say, give me some advice for Gem. You gotta emotionally detach. Okay. Eight of Cups. You may need to do a cord cutting ceremony. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it, or not Google it, but you can look it up on YouTube, and they can literally walk you through it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. Okay, because this is coming up as a blockage for you, and I see that you've done some healing on your own, but I feel like the remainder, there's something here about you needing to detach. Well, Sania, girl, I just told you. This is the problem. There's still some sort of cord that you need to cut. Whatever that cord is for you, if it's a literal cord, meaning like, I don't know, where you still live with this person or something, I don't know, or something, or it's an emotional cord. You need to walk away all the way. There may be a can because all of a sudden I'm like touching my candles, so there may be a cord cutting ceremony that involves a candle. They don't all, okay, but maybe use one that does for me to all of a sudden be drawn to my candle. I never touch my candle like that, but okay. Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Six of Swords. Magician. Use all the tools at your disposal. Okay. Magician card. That's your card, Gemini. So you got this, okay? If you're still wondering why is this person like showing up in my tarot readings? Why is this person on my mind? Why is this person showing up in my dreams? Why is this person, still pulling on my energy? That's why you need to do some sort of cord cutting. You need to detach. So, Magician card, using all the tools at your disposal. Okay, you need to get creative. I feel like you need to take a little bit of action. Okay, this new fresh start that you want requires action on your end. It requires you to do something with that Magician card. Okay, that's why I feel like Gemini. There's something here that you need to do in order to move on. I see you moving on, but there's something you need to do that you haven't done. And if you feel like you've done everything, like if you're broken up with this person, you've done everything, whatever, then do a cord cutting ceremony. There's a ton of them on YouTube. Okay. That's what I have for you, Gem. That's what I got. That's what I got. Okay, Taurus. Okay. Taurus. I'll put it right here. Taurus. What's going on in the past for my Taurus? In the past, I see you feeling confident, trying to balance everything, trying to balance your life, trying to do the right thing. Very like confident, I always get this energy off of you, Taurus, where like you're showing up like trying to do the right thing, trying to, keep the boat afloat, trying to, not rock the boat too dramatically. Even if you have a lot of responsibility on your hands, you're always trying to do the right thing, even if that means like hurting yourself or not doing what's best for yourself. Why the Ten of Swords here? You could feel like you've been doing your best to get yourself out of some sort of rut. And you feel like, why do you feel like your glow up or your independence has hurt your love life? Pisces was first, Coquiera. Why do you, there's an energy here of you feeling like some sort of bounce back. You could have felt like also some betrayal or hardship that you endured in the past has led you to be more financially stable or more financially responsible. Like you feel like you needed to grow up. You felt like you needed to grow up. Where's your person in this? Because this looks like it's all about you. Magician in reverse. Ooh. Is your person like depressed? Going through depression or something? Magician in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Your person feels like they're not taking the bull by the horns in their own life, is how this person feels to me. Like they're not. I'm hearing that commercial in my head, like you're sitting on the couch all day anyways, you might as well go to school. You know, that commercial that used to come on during Mari or whatever. Mari and Montel and the soap operas and stuff. National American University or whatever. What was it? You're sitting on the couch all day anyways. So it's like, is this person not like they're not stepping up in life? And I see this big step up in life energy on you where like you're showing up like you haven't always been grown up, or maybe you feel like you had to grow up at a young age or something. I don't know. You had to be responsible from a young age. But others of you, I feel like there's an energy here where there was a point where you're like, okay, I got to grow up. I got to get my shit together. I got to get my big girl panties on and get to work, do what I got to do to maintain some sort of material stability, financial stability. take care of my responsibilities, all of the things. But your person, they look kind of like they're not really trying to do much with themselves. Or if this is just a relationship, you could feel like you've been doing a lot to like stay loyal to this person, keep the relationship or the connection afloat. And then this person is kind of like magician in reverse. I don't know if this person is purposely being manipulative or if they're just not doing anything with all of the potential that they have. They're not showing any interest or attention to this connection. They're acting kind of like apathetic or whatever, you know? They're not really putting much into this, much effort. They're not getting creative, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is about you in this person's lifestyle or if this is about your relationship. It could be different for all of you depending on, you know, where you're at in this connection. If this is a newer connection, you could just feel like this person really isn't putting that effort in anymore. They're not being getting creative with the connection. They're kind of acting a little uninterested in you at the current time or in the recent past. For others of you, if you've been with this person, it could be that what I just said. Or it could also be that you feel like this person isn't really doing anything with their life. Okay. That's how it feels. Tell me about the current energy. Star card and reverse. Oh, Lord. Taurus, you still with this person? I feel like Taurus. I feel like I have some like day one Tauruses that I've been reading for like since I started this channel, where y'all are like with this person, but you're kind of really not feeling it anymore, but you're like still like showing up, doing the thing, you know, what do they call it? Doing the checking the diving, doing the dance. How's that song go? I forget. Anyways, you're like still showing up and doing the thing, but you're really not feeling it anymore. You're just cooperating. Feels like roommates. Like if you're in a relationship, this feels like y'all like your roommates. It feels dry. It feels like peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger, Kool-Aid, no sugar. Something like I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting those references. Okay. It's something's missing. Okay. Come up. Why the Page of Swords? I feel like you're getting curious about what else is out there, or somebody is. Hangman, but not making any moves yet. Taurus, I don't know if this is you or them. Current energy, I feel like someone may be getting a bit of like a curiosity for what is outside of this connection. Like if I were to drop this and let this come tumbling down, what else is out there or what would happen? For some of y'all, I'm just gonna say this. I feel like, okay, I'm just gonna say this. I feel like somebody could be getting a bit of a wandering eye. And because I can't tell if this is you getting curious about what would happen if you were to drop this or Also, what would happen if I were to introduce another player to the game? I don't know. Or this is this person. Like, if this is growing stale, I feel like someone's thinking about like what would happen if, because Star card in reverse, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You know, Three of Cups in reverse is like my friends with benefits card. Me personally, as a reader, for my readings, okay, that's like my emotional cheating card. Ten of Wands in reverse. Like, would that relieve some of the pressure? Would I feel better about the situation? So, like, uh, anyways, I'm not going to get too strategic, or not strategic, but okay, maybe someone is being strategic because that was not the word I meant to use. Is someone getting strategic? Planning can be the Page of Swords, can be someone who's like planning, having an idea. Having an idea. I don't know. I'm surprised the Two of Swords ain't here or something. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, ooh, like you lose hope for this person and you think about what else is out there for yourself. But at the same time, I feel like there's a bit of like a codependence when it comes to this person. Like, even though you've awakened to some sort of realization about this situation and about this person, at the same time, Death card in reverse, I feel like you're not ready to let them go. Like, even if you realize that this person, may not be the best fit for you, it's like maybe they feel like home. I don't know. Like, if you two have been together forever, but you feel like you're kind of outgrowing this person, you're losing hope for the situation, you know. Six of Cups in reverse can sometimes be to me like a growing out of something too. Because you're growing up, you're growing out of something. So it's like you may be outgrowing this person, but at the same time they feel like home or something. So I don't know. It's like, do you leave or do you stay? You don't want to be too like impulsive. I'm not gonna get over the wandering eye thing though. I mean, have you tried talking to this person? Like, see if you can, I don't know. I feel like your person is happy. Not that they're happy, but like they are okay with how things are. King of Cups. Queen of Cups in reverse, though, the feminine, or switch it however you are, but the feminine's kind of like, this is not it for me. Like, I'm not getting my emotional needs met. I'm not getting my needs met in general. I feel like your person, they're all right. And so that's where you two defer. Okay. Um, Taurus. If you're in a relationship with this person, which is what this looks like to me, I feel like you have another option coming in. And I hate to get so specific, but I don't care. I'm just gonna start reading what I be seeing. If it's too specific, then I'll see you for the next reading. I feel like for some of y'all, you may even like secretly start looking at options because you're getting an itch. Okay. Not a physical itch. Okay. But like a impulse to see what's out there. It feels very lusty to me. Like hermit, you could be like, I don't know if you're gonna. I'm gonna just tell you what I get in my mind's eye. Doesn't have to literally be this, but it's like looking at, like getting on a dating app while you're with someone and looking at options, but like you're doing it in secret. Strength card in reverse. I feel like this is something, seeing other people has been on your mind for a while. And I feel like in the near future, there's a possibility that you or this person may start to give in a little bit to that idea of seeing what's out there. Could be one particular option that has you looking at what could be with this person, or the Knight of Wands could be you just getting this impulse to want to look at your options. I feel like you're going to do this like secretly. This gives me like at night, you're on your phone at night, secretly messaging people or texting a particular person or particular people. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Or that's this person, somebody. Okay, Aries. 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 1, 2, and 3. Aries, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can email me. Email is in my description box. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in the past. This could be a new person, or this is a new start that you were having with this person. Could be an earth sign. Someone could be at a distance. Someone could have kids, or I don't know. Someone could be at a distance. What is all this energy? What is this? I don't know if this is you or this person, but there's an energy of someone being like a bad, like you shouldn't, but you want to. Like you shouldn't go down that path, but you want to. Yeah, whether it's like for the attention, like it's tempting or something. Two of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. You could have known this person when you were young. Could be something about distance or a car or traveling involved here. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. I feel like there's an opportunity here where it's like it may. Seven of Wands. Like you shouldn't. Like you shouldn't. You should block this person, or you shouldn't touch this, or you shouldn't go there, or they're bad news. You should avoid this person. But Page of Cups in reverse makes me feel like they're kind of speaking to the side of you that I don't know, is wounded or something, like where you know this person's bad news, but like you like the attention, or you know this person is in a relationship, but you you know, you still are willing to like stir the pot. Like emotionally, it's not a good move. You feel like something about is childish or messy or something. Like it's not a good road to go down. It's not a good move, but I feel like I don't know. Something about it looks shiny with the Ace of Pentacles. It looks shiny, it looks fresh, it looks new, it looks something, but you know you shouldn't. Tell me about the current energy. Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, but you did. I see in the past you were thinking to yourself that you shouldn't, but I feel like in the current energy, you did, or you will be. You will be entertaining this. You made the decision. I feel like you're making the decision to move ahead, move forward, and either entertain this person if they're a new person, or reconnect with the past person. It could also be a new person. Okay. Just take it how it resonates. But I feel like you are deciding to entertain this. Six of Cups. Again, didn't I say something about you could have known this person for a long time? Are you saying, are y'all going to tell each other, like, oh, no emotions involved? Or are you saying, I'm not going to get my emotions involved? But I feel like you're lying to yourself if you say that. Because the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups, those are emotional cards. But I feel like you're trying to keep it light or something, or keep it playful, keep it innocent. Like, we're not going to get too, let's avoid getting too emotionally invested. We're not going to go down that road. But you're inadvertently going down this road because you have these cups here. Three of Cups, Six of Cups. So I just say that's a slippery slope. Whether you're male or female, but I will especially say for females, not for females, but for us women. For us women, it's like we'll say like, "Oh, I'm not going to get emotionally involved. I'm not going to get emotionally involved." Next thing you know, you're like, "Why haven't they text me in 3 hours? They got me fucked up." You know what I'm saying? Like we even when we try not to, we kind of it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. So I would just be careful. Because you're saying like, let's not be emotional, but then I see cups. So there's emotions already here. Even if you try to keep it light, there's already feelings here. I'm not saying y'all are like head over heels in love. Maybe, I don't know, but there's emotion here for sure. Oh, because this person got options. Someone has options. You can't have this person all to yourself. Ooh, cha. This is messy. And I think you know that. The Aries I'm talking to, this is messy. And you already know that. That's why I was seeing back here that you felt like this person was a risk, that you probably shouldn't. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody has options in love. Somebody could be a player. There's something about that here. Knight of Wands in reverse, Lover's card. Can you accept that about this person? Five of Cups in reverse. So you either have to accept that or that would be the downfall. I don't know. Can you accept this person having options? Aries. What Aries am I talking to? I don't know. Maybe this is predictive. Be careful of someone coming in the future who they either have options or tell me about the lovers. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in reverse. There's someone here you feel like you can't get emotional with because of some sort of obstacles. I mean, it's still there. Six of Pentacles. There's Six of Pentacles can mean different things, but if you really look at the picture in the card, okay, I'm going to try to get it to zoom in for you. But you see, he's deciding at different times who to give to. See, he's given to the one in yellow right there with the yellow cloak. Okay, but he has to decide. He has to balance how much he gives to keep that scale in his hand balanced. Give a little bit to you in the yellow, then I'll give a little bit to you in the blue. Try to keep it okay, please. Stop it. This person, they must have options. And they have to keep the scales balanced, or they don't want to, tip the scales too much in one direction or another. So are you the side piece, or are you the main and this person has a side piece, or what? What's going on here? For the Aries that I'm talking to. Okay. If that's not the case, then this person maybe doesn't have a main person. They just have other people. That's what it is. Okay. And you're either trying to keep something light and playful with this person, or maybe this person's from your past, from when you were young. I'm getting that I'm sorry, I had to pause because I was getting a song. I'm getting that Mariah Carey song, My All. So I feel like maybe there's something like nostalgic about this person, right? Because in that song, she's like, I give my all just to have one more night with you, but I can't go on giving what? Something. Giving giving something to the illusion of our love. I don't know. Something here feels nostalgic, like wanting to taste something one more time. Wait, there's another song I'm getting. What is that song? Hold on. 'Cause I'm listening to these lo-fi beats in my ear. Um, I need to pause this for a second so I can hear the song. It's what is that song? It's like damn, I lost it. There's another song though, but it's just an energy here of like wanting to taste something that's familiar and something that's yummy. Something about it is forbidden, possibly because someone either has a main option or other options in general. Like, this person is a player, but you still want to indulge in the, you know, the possibility or whatever. Okay. I mean, the possible future between these two. Tower card. Aries. There's your card. You're showing up in the upright. Okay. So there's a tower moment coming up between you two. What is this tower moment? It ends up with you either dropping the situation or you getting dropped. There's something that happens suddenly that makes you lose hope for this situation. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some sort of clarity. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. Hopefully nobody's trying to use somebody for money, but that's a side note. Okay. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I feel like Aries, okay, be careful with this person. If you've listened this far and this is your reading, this person, there may be something here that happens in the future that leads to you to being found out. And I feel like you will bounce back from being dropped, but I'm going to tell you, this person may decide to drop the situation with you, or you may decide to drop this person. Oh, my light just died, but that's okay. I have my little tripod light on, but it just died. But anyways, this person may end up dropping the situation between you two. I do feel like you're going to bounce back. You will recover. Okay. Oh, I got to sneeze. You will recover from this, from being dropped. Okay. But I just want to say, Aries, like if you know this person has a main person, there will come a time where you two will be found out, or this person may, if this person is just dating a lot of people, if you just know them to be a player, they're eventually going to meet someone who requires them to drop their options, is what this feels like a need to make a choice. Someone's going to require them to make a choice. And I feel like you know that. So I don't know. Take that information how you will. If this person is a player and they date multiple people and they haven't been trying to be serious with you or whatever, eventually they're going to meet someone who makes them step up and make a choice. And I feel like they're not going to choose you respectfully. For others of you where you know this person has a main person, a baby mom, a wife, a husband, a baby daddy, whatever, someone they're just with, whatever, there's a possibility you two will be found out. This will come to light. I feel like this person will drop the situation with you. But twist it, put it how it resonates. I mean, if this is your person and you think they're cheating on you or something, I don't know. Okay. But something here about something being found out and someone being dropped. You will be okay. You'll recover from this. Whatever, no big deal. Five of Pentacles in reverse, full card, you'll have a fresh new start. You'll be okay. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. This is messy. This is real messy. Interesting. It was interesting to read though. So if you want a personal reading, if this wasn't your story and you want to look into your specific situation, okay, Magician in reverse. Could be a Gemini involved, Gemini, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but somebody knows what they're doing here. Somebody knows what's going on. Y'all know what's going on between you two. So, anyways, that's what I have for you, Aries. Email me for a personal reading. If you would like one of these Otter Spirit pieces, you could take a look at their collection on the website. My promo code is in the description box. Okay, it should have a link as well that I'm going to add once I get off of the live. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. And I will see you next time.